Hey friends, Devin here with Backcountry Exposure. I want to go over some important considerations about trailhead safety and leaving your vehicle at the trailhead. Now, when we go backpacking, we load up, drive to the trailhead, and then we leave our car behind as we go and have a good time in the backcountry. And oftentimes, we are opening ourselves up to potential issues or safety problems if we are not smart about how we choose to leave our vehicle at a trailhead. Now, something that we cannot control is theft, but there are things that you can do that allow you to help prevent that from happening, from making your vehicle a target. So the first consideration to employ is remove valuables from the car or put them in a place. I'm not going to show you where I put my valuable items because then thieves might be able to find it, but find a place in your vehicle that are not commonplace for a thief, somebody that would be showing up to trailhead and doing a smash and grab to find your wallet or other things that they would be looking for in a quick manner. So don't put your wallet in a glove box, don't put it in the center console. Find a different place that is not accessible to somebody that is there to steal your stuff. And as much as possible, remove or don't have other valuable items in plain sight in the vehicle as well, and that should help deter that kind of activity at a trailhead. The second consideration to employ when you are showing up to a trailhead is back into your parking stall. This is important because what if your battery is dead when you get back to your car? This happens more often than I think people even consider or think that it does happen. And so if you back into the stall, then you are able to have your hood accessible to somebody that would have jumper cables that could help you get a jump on your car and make it easier for you to get out, as opposed to being pulled in super close in a really popular trailhead. It's not easy because jumper cables may not be long enough for you to be able to do that. The third consideration for smart trailhead safety is for you to have tools with you in your car that allow you to get out of a sticky situation. Now, some of the things that I have with me in my car at all times are the following. So I do have one of these portable, like lithium battery jumper cable systems. So I'm not required to have somebody else help me to be able to get a jump on my car. So I make sure every time I go on a trip that I've got this all charged up. It's got the jumper cables in here. It's also a battery bank to charge my phone or something if for some reason now I can't charge my device and I need to contact somebody. I've got a way to do that, as well as an extra phone charger and such here in this case as well. But this is one of those important items that I think is worth the investment in having in your car at all times, so that you can jump your battery and get out from the trailhead when you get back without any real problems. The next thing that I like to have is just a small bag of other kind of miscellaneous tools. But one of the most important things that I have in here is a tire inflator. This is a battery rechargeable inflator that doesn't run off of the 12 volts, so it's isolated from the 12 volt battery attachment on your car. So if your battery is dead, like it'd be a bad situation. But if your tire's flat, your battery's dead, you might as well just give up and head back into the woods. But no, this is a great thing to have, because what if you have a flat? You ran over a screw as you came in, or whatever the situation is, and you need to be able to inflate your tire. And oftentimes spare tires, because they never get used, they end up losing their inflation, and so they need to be pumped up. And being able to do that is really, really important. The next thing I have is just a lightweight Midland little radio. This has a flashlight on it, but it also gives me like weather notifications and such. It's just one of those like simple emergency devices that's nice to have. And then I've got a tire inflator pressure gauge so I can check my pressure on my tires, no problem. I keep a lighter in this bag as well, and the charging cable for the tire inflator is in here. And the last thing that I think is important is I've got a code reader for my car. So if my check engine light comes on for some reason and it won't start or whatever, then I've got the ability to check and pull codes as necessary for that. So really simple things that make a big difference in your ability to stay safe and get out of sticky situations, especially in remote areas. A lot of times I'm going to places that are a bit more remote than just in the city, and you go to a trailhead where you have cell coverage. It's not often the case that I have cell coverage. Also in my car, I carry a lightweight toolkit that has all sorts of things that I would need for any kind of work that I would need to do on my car. I've got lighting systems and stuff on my car, so if for some reason I needed to work on those or pull an air filter for some reason, like any kind of thing that I would need to do quick and handy, easy work on the car, this allows me to do that, and it just goes under the seat. These are simple things to take into consideration when you show up to a trailhead that we probably don't think about, but they're important to have in your car so that when you get back from a trip that you're not then having a crappy day because something happened to your car and it makes it difficult for you to get out of. I've got links for all of these things down in the description, and I'm curious if you have any tips or tricks of things that you do when you are out at a trailhead and that would be helpful for others. Leave that down in the comments section. Appreciate you guys watching today. If you're not subscribed, you know what to do. Hope you have an awesome day. See you on the next one.